middle of the night.
You or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the police. For all your supernatural needs. We're ready to believe you.
Hey everybody, I'm David Marcel, and this is my comic book obsession.
I just watched Ghostbusters, the 2016 movie. It was passable. Then I watched the original Ghostbusters movie, and that was great, but it didn't fill my craving yet, so I picked up the IDW Ghostbusters series, and wow, am I glad I did. IDW's Ghostbusters Volume 1, aka The Man in the Mirror, opens with Ray having a dream of being on a talk show together with Gozer. Things get very Jerry Springer very quickly, and Ray wakes up sweating. Over the course of the next books, he's visited by a benevolent spirit guide in the form of Jake from the Blues Brothers. Ray's dreams turn out to be prophetic, as a powerful demon named Indulnaz enters our reality. Indulnaz has the purpose of finding the selector, that would be Ray, and to bring about a reselection so that Gozer can finally be free of his Stay Puft form. Oh yeah, it turns out the Marshmallow Man attacks on a regular basis ever since Ghostbusters the video game, which is considered canon in this reality. A few other story threads that are going to be explored in later issues are introduced, such as Walter Peck, who moved up in the world and now heads the Peacock Department, that's Paranormal Contracts Oversights Commission, the city's liaison department in charge of paying the guys when the mayor needs them. The guys get a tip from Janish's nephew that his building is being haunted, where they run into a souped-up version of Slimer, who thanks to the bigger amount of Gozer energy can shrug off the standard version of the particle beams. I love the Doctor Who reference with the orphanage, not to mention the orphanage matron who flings screaming children while yelling, "Naughty!" The ghosts are just perfect in this book. You get tons of references to the movies, TV show, heck, there's a reference to the toys for the original movie. As the story heads to the showdown with the Third, we are also introduced a young man with the aspiration to steal the designs for the proton packs so he can open his own ghost-busting agency. So that's about all I'm going to give away, so let's head on to
The verdict.
writing. The writing in this story fits right into the Ghostbusters canon. It picks up where the movies left off, well, the movies in the video game, and expands the universe. You get some backtracking, but it doesn't feel like exposition. The characters are also spot on. You can easily tell this is Peter Venkman, that is Ray Stantz, and so on. All the characters really just have their voice and they're great. Some of them are a little different, a little evolved maybe. For example, Ray is a little more esoteric in this series than he was in the movies, but that's a minor thing, I think. The dialogue is perfect. You can totally hear that these are the original characters talking to one another. The jokes are spot on. The banter is spot on. It's just great. 5 stars. Artwork. The artwork's spot on too. You instantly know just by looking at the characters who's who. The ghosts look amazing. And if you keep your eyes peeled in some of the later panels, you can see tons of cameo characters from the animated series, from the original comics, from the video game. There's a ton of stuff to discover here, and it's great. There are a few gripes though, and my biggest is Gozer him or herself. It just looks a little off. And then there's the Walter Peck files, the Peacock files. These have a totally different art style, and it's ugly as get out. So for this, I'm gonna give it 4 stars. You don't really need to read the Peacock files. I mean, they do offer a little bit of exposition, but they're not essential. Digital enjoyability. I found nothing wrong with this. I give it a 5 stars. Value for money. Aside from the great story and artwork, Ghostbusters Volume 1 is a little short. I mean, there's the obligatory sketches and some bonus materials, but I think it's only 4 issues. This doesn't matter though, because it's usually going for $3 to $5. And, you know, if you even remotely like the original Ghostbusters, you absolutely need to check this out. 5 stars in total. I'd give it more, but I don't have more. Go check this out now. So there you have it, my review of Ghostbusters Volume 1 from IDW. If you liked this review, please click like and subscribe below. Also, check out one of these other videos and get Ghostbusters down at Amazon. I've left you a link in the description below. I'm David Marcel, this is my comic book obsession, and I'll see you around.